Guys, so time to start the live stream, and from today I will do the streaming from my new studio. And I already told to my students in my cheating academy that for now I do the streaming from new camera, from new software, from new hardware. And for that reason, we may have some technical issues during the live session. We may have some lags, we may have some problems. So that is why I need you. And if we have any problems with the live stream, please notify me. We have a live chat here on YouTube, and let me know if you hear me, let me know if the stream is working. And I want to say hello to all the members who joined. And as always, what we do during this live sessions, we analyze different charts. I show you how my trading strategy works. I show you how to analyze different markets. I show you my trading setups. And one more important element of our live streams is the Q&A. Remember that during the live sessions, we have a live chat, and I will keep reading the live chat during the entire live stream. And if you have any questions, if you want me to analyze some instrument for you, always feel free to ask, always feel free to join the discussion, because that is how we cooperate. Yes, that is how we interact. So feel free to ask questions, say hello in the live chat if you are here, if you're watching. Hello Dinesh, hello Paul, hello Roy, hello Monu, Kelvin, Shaikh, Xelani, Uzair here watching from Pakistan. Kelvin, nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. So let's start. And you know what I wanted to start today's live session with? I wanted to show you potential buying opportunity for dollar Swiss pair, because monitoring dollar Swiss in the morning, you know, it feels like potentially here we can catch a very nice trend following trading setup. So let me show you how my strategy works. Let me show you how I look for these setups. And first thing to note is that my trading strategy is called top-down trading strategy. And with my strategy, I analyze multiple time frames. I start with the daily, analyze the daily, look for the trend, the key levels on the daily, and then after that, I analyze the lower time frames and look for the confirmations there. So analyzing dollar Swiss pair on a daily time frame, take a look what I spotted right here. We can spot that definitely dollar Swiss pair is trading in a strong bullish trend since July. You can see that the market was nicely growing, and then once that high was reached, we started to trade in a minor bearish trend. And those who study the smart money concepts should notice here a very perfect minor bearish trend. You can see that the price set a low, retraced, set a lower high, that dropped and set a new lower low. And here we got a very important structure. Yes, the level of the last lower high. And for us, that structure is very important, because while the market is trading below that, the minor trend remains bearish for us. But everything changes once the price violates that. The violation of that structure is called the change of character, traders. It is a very important event, and it signifies that the market returns to this global bullish trend, right? So for you, such an event is a very important pattern to learn to notice, to learn to identify, to learn to recognize. So we have the change of character right here. And of course, after the breakout, that resistance right here turned into a very strong support. And from that broken structure, we can actually anticipate a bullish continuation. But main thing is, traders, that we do not buy the market blindly. Yes, once we spot a good trading setup, we need a confirmation. And our next step will be to analyze lower time frames to check how the price reacts to that structure and look for a confirmation there. So we open the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour, we simply check what is going on. Yes, we are looking for bullish clues. Our task is to look for bullish clues. And what we can spot here is that at the moment the market is very weak. The market is consolidating. You can see that currently dollar Swiss pair is trading within a very narrow horizontal trading range. Yes, and we form very weak candles here. So no clues actually. So let's check what we have on an hourly time frame. Yeah, so our main intraday time frames are the 4-hour and hourly, and usually these time frames are more than enough to spot a decent confirmation. So on an hourly time frame, traders, what I see, we can see in details the price action. We can see in details how the market is currently consolidating. And on an hourly time frame, we can spot a very cute range, traders. Yes, you can see that currently the market is trading within that horizontal trading range. And that range we can apply as our confirmation, because while the market is trading within the range, the market remains weak and indecisive. The market is waiting for some trigger. The market is waiting for some fundamental or technical catalyst. And what will be our sign of strength here? Our sign of strength here will be the violation, the breakout of the resistance of the range, traders. If the price breaks and closes above that, that will be our strong bullish signal, and that will push the prices higher. So your confirmation to buy dollar Swiss pair will be to wait for a bullish violation of that resistance. Yes, that is exactly what your trigger should be to buy. Once the price violates the resistance of the range, once the hourly candle closes above that, your next task will be to buy the market. And I would suggest buying the market on a retest of a broken resistance of the range. You set your stop loss strictly below the lows of the pattern to make your trading setup safe. And where should be the target? For target, I would suggest returning to probably to 4-hour and check our horizontal structures on the left to look for the next strong resistance. And for now, I see the closest strong resistance right here. Yeah, you can see a very strong structure cluster right here, that zone, and that zone can be applied as our target. Yeah, so here will be our take profit, and you can see that here we can have a very nice risk to reward ratio. For now, traders, again, let me repeat, we are not buying now. We are waiting for a confirmation. We are waiting for a breakout. Yes, that will be our trigger to buy. And only when the hourly candle closes above the resistance of the range, only then we will anticipate a further bullish continuation. Yes, so that is gonna be your important trigger. Let me know, traders, if you have any questions. Let me know what else to analyze for you. Let me know which instrument do you want me to check next. And nice to see Bruan here, Leonard here, watching Galuva, Razvi here, watching this live stream, Zoli, Shaikh, Dak, Mr. Technical, Jay, Nimisha. Thank you for joining, guys. I see a lot of members. So, preparing for today's live stream, preparing for today's live stream, I have some trading set up for you on Aussie Swiss pair as well, on Aussie Yen. I have some SMC analysis for WTI crude oil. So let me know what should be the next one. Let me know what instrument do you want me to check. And I see a lot of questions concerning pound yen. So probably pound yen will be the next one. So let's check that, and let's open. So pound yen here was very tricky in the morning. And to be honest, in the morning I took a scalping trade on pound yen, and it was the losing trade. And you know, I kind of felt that this one is gonna lose, so I decided to risk a very tiny portion of my trading account per that trade, and that was definitely a good idea because I was stopped out. Because traders, what I spotted on the pound yen pair on a daily, I spotted a breakout of that structure cluster. You can see that here we got very strong resistance. Yes, we got a very strong resistance, and that resistance was broken with a huge bullish candle. Yeah, so we got the Bank of Japan interest rate decision yesterday. No surprise, they didn't change the rate, but for some reason the market reacted to that. I have no idea why, because I guess if you track what Japanese central bank is doing for the last 2 years, yeah, it is all the same. So I have no idea why the market reacted this way, but we bounced. We bounced and the price reached that horizontal resistance. So you can see that now the market is stuck between two structures, between that broken resistance that turned into support and that horizontal resistance. And this morning I was looking for buying from that broken resistance. I was looking for buying from that support. And actually my confirmation right here to buy was that tiny little double bottom right here. Yes, I decided to buy this tiny little double bottom, set my stop loss below the levels, and was stopped out. So what can we expect from the pair from a current perspective? Yes, I am still very bullish biased on pound yen traders, to be honest. However, the problem is for now we see this correctional movement. It is for now quite hard to predict to which level exactly we're gonna see this correction. So probably what we're gonna see now, we're gonna see some bearish movement first and only then a bullish continuation. Yeah, so globally my bias on pound yen is very bullish. Yes, we are trading in a long-term bullish trend. So of course probabilities will be high that the market will go higher. However, for the day trading for now, it is very hard to make a smart decision. So I would suggest being very patient. So traders, give me yes in a live chat and I will check crude oil for you. And I see a question from Zoe about US 100 index. Let's briefly check this one because this one looks very interesting, and US 100 index is in my list. And what I spotted on US 100 index, traders, is a very important sign of strength of the sellers. Yes, on US 100 we have very important breakout. First, the price violated that support. You can see that here we got a huge horizontal support and that support here was broken. And after the breakout, we even formed a huge gap right here. Then the market dropped even lower. And you know what happened? The price violated one more structure. So you can see that the index keep breaking the structures one after another. And the fact that we so easily violated these two structures signifies that buyers are very weak now. And of course, traders, after the breakout, that structure zone, that structure area turned into a very strong resistance. And I do anticipate a bearish continuation from that to lower structures. Yes, so from that zone, we most likely gonna see a bearish continuation. Couple of words also about the intraday time frames analysis, because if we open the 4-hour time frame, take a look what I spotted. Here, you can see that on the index, we have a very perfect bearish flag pattern. You can see that the price here formed a bearish flag, and currently we are perfectly trading within the boundaries of the flag, right? So your very bearish confirmation, your very bearish signal on US 100 index will be the breakout of the support of the flag. If a 4-hour candle closes below that, we can anticipate a bearish continuation now. So if you're looking for swing short signal, that can be your very strong confirmation. What else can we spot here? We can also spot the test of that resistance, and after the test of that resistance, the market is currently coiling. And you can see that on an hourly time frame, we have even formed a double top formation. You can see that the price here formed Q double top, and the price already violated the neckline of the pattern. So from the intraday perspective, I guess we can also anticipate some bearish continuation to the support of the flag. Yeah, some local bearish movement before the Fed interest rate decision. So locally, our bias before the release of the Fed interest rate, before the release of the rate decision is locally bearish. Yes, so I think that we may potentially drop. However, your main confirmation, of course, will be the breakout of the support of the flag. Yeah, so that is what I see. Now let's check WTI crude oil. Let's check WTI crude oil, US oil, and let me share with you my thoughts about this one, because this one looks very, very tricky. If we open a daily time frame, you can see that on a daily, WTI crude oil kind of violated a very important structure cluster. Take a look, traders. We got here that major structure cluster. We have a very significant zone of demand right here. And take a look what happened with the market yesterday. We kind of set a new lower low, lower close. Right here, feels like we set a new low. And it looks like it could be a very nice and strong bearish signal. However, everything changes if we start analyzing lower time frames, because you can see that after a breakout, after violation of the structure, the market started to consolidate, and you can see that we started to trade within a very narrow range. And on an hourly time frame, you can see that the market started to coil within that narrow area. Yes, you can see that we started to trade within that. And then take a look what we got next. We got here the imbalance. Yes, the price formed a strong bullish candle. So it feels like, traders, here that entire violation was the manipulation. Yes, it was the stop hunting. Yes, the market maker knew that the stop losses of the retail traders are somewhere here. So we saw a manipulation right here. And after the market, the big players got the stop losses of the retailers, yeah, the growth initiated. You can see that currently oil is growing nicely. And it makes me think, traders, that oil may go even higher. And for now, for you, the main focus on WTI crude oil will be that resistance. Let me even change the color for you so you could better see that. That orange resistance for now is the main focus. Yes. And if the price violates that, if the price breaks and closes above that on a 4-hour, it will be a very important bullish confirmation, and it will push the prices even higher. Also, do you remember what I told you about the change of character? Here, this structure, this orange area, is based on the level of the last lower high of this bearish trend. So a bullish violation of that will be the change of character, yes, and it will increase the probabilities that the market will keep growing. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you follow, and let me know what do you want me to analyze next. I see a lot of questions, by the way. Thank you so much for joining the discussion. I see a lot of questions, and traders, remember that during these live sessions, we have a very simple rule. So I won't finish a live stream before I answer your questions. So I see that I have a very big work to be done today. And what do you think? Probably, how about, what do you want me to check next? How about euro dollar or dollar index? What do you want me to check next for you? And yeah, and let's check now, by the way, dollar yen. In my free Telegram channel, I received a lot of questions from my subscribers about dollar yen. What the hell is happening with the dollar yen? So let's briefly take a look at this one and let's discuss. So similarly to other yen pairs, we saw a huge imbalance yesterday. Yesterday, we saw a strong bullish movement and the price formed a huge bullish candle, right? And the price perfectly respected that horizontal support. You can see that here we got a very strong horizontal zone of demand that was perfectly respected, and from that bullish movement initiated. Then what we can also spot here in dollar yen is that the price successfully violated that resistance. We had a strong horizontal resistance here, and that resistance was broken. And of course, after the breakout, that resistance turned into a very strong support. What else can we spot here? If we zoom out the chart and look left, we can spot that for now, our very important high, the high of last year, is over here. And for now, that structure wasn't reached. Yes, we haven't even touched that structure. And it makes me think, traders, that potentially, the peer can go higher and the peer can test that structure. So what we can anticipate here, first of all, after this strong bullish movement, the market became quite overbought, right? And we see some correctional movement now. So my advice to you is to wait for the test of that structure, wait for the test of that horizontal support, and from there, from that support, look for a confirmation to buy, expecting a bullish movement to that resistance. Yes, that would be my trading recommendation for you. My bias on the pair is very bullish. I strongly believe that this one may go higher, so watch carefully. That structure is very important. From that, we can catch a relatively safe long trade. So let the market retrace to that, and once it is reached, look for a confirmation to buy. And as always, once I spot a confirmation, I will share the update on my free Telegram channel. So do not forget to subscribe. The link in the description below. So what's going to be the next one? I see a lot of questions about New Zealand CAD pairs. So let's briefly take a look at New Zealand CAD and let's discuss the situation. Paul, I see your questions. So just let's check what is going on here. So far on a daily, we can see that New Zealand CAD pair perfectly respected that support, formed a double bottom here, and now we see some growth. And currently we are approaching that daily resistance. So I do believe that a further bullish continuation on New Zealand CAD pair will be expected after a breakout of that resistance. So patiently wait for a breakout and then anticipate a bullish movement to that horizontal resistance. It will be your next goal. Yes, my best advice for you is to look for a breakout trade right here. And gold traders, let me know if you are here. Let me know if you're watching. Give me yes if you want me to check gold chart for you. And now also I see some questions about dollar CAD. So let's analyze dollar CAD quickly and look for the clues here. So dollar CAD is basically unstoppable. Yes, and if you check how dollar CAD was trading here, you can see that dollar CAD was breaking the structures one after another. You can see that with this single bullish movement, dollar CAD pair violated a lot of structures. Dollar CAD violated a lot of key levels, and definitely we see the strengths of the buyers here in dollar CAD. And the question is, where can be our next goal for the buyers? Yes, where is our next strong structure? What we do, we simply look left at structure and check where is our next strong resistance. And traders, the thing is, let's just remove everything. You can see that here we have a huge horizontal zone of supply. You can see that here we have a huge resistance that the market reached. Yes, it is a very strong structure that we approached. And after we tested that structure, take a look what happened with the pair on a daily. If you pay close attention to candlestick patterns, you can see that here we have a very perfect example of the inside bar formation. Here is our mother's bar, and you can see that then the pair started to trade within the range of the mother's bar. Yes, you can see that the consequent candles perfectly respect the range of the mother's bar. And that candle here signifies that the market is weak, that the market is consolidating, and that the market participants are waiting for something. So for you, for now, bullish breakout of the upper boundary of the range of the mother's bar will be a strong bullish continuation. Yes, and after that you can anticipate a bullish continuation higher to higher structure levels, while a bearish breakout of the lower boundary of the range of the mother's bar will be a strong bearish signal, and that will push the prices lower to lower structure levels. Yes, so main focus now is that inside bar formation. Also, if we check a 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, take a look what can we spot here. On the 4-hour time frame, we have this strong rising trend line, and we also can spot right here a very cute double top formation. So from the intraday perspective, I would say that a bearish breakout of the neckline of the pattern can give you a local bearish signal that will push the prices to that rising trend line. Yes, so if you're looking for intraday short, that violation, the breakout of a neckline, can give you a nice bearish signal that will push the prices at least to that rising trend line. Yeah, that is my outlook for dollar CAD here. And see, question from Gayasha about WTI crude oil. My friend, we already analyzed WTI crude oil, so please check the recording. And now let's check gold. Yes, I promised to check gold. Yes, so, and by the way, thank you for asking, traders. I truly appreciate that you are here, that you are asking. Yes, your participation is very important. And a couple of words about the fundamentals. Yes, remember that today we are expecting a lot of US fundamentals. Yes, we are expecting the jobs data, the manufacturing PMI coming in 1 hour. Yes, is it in 1 hour? Is in 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's coming. And then we have the Fed interest rate decision and Fed press conference coming later on. So we have a very big day of fundamentals today. And of course, because of that, we're gonna see a lot of manipulations. We're gonna see a lot of false signals. So I want you to be extremely careful trading, all dollar-related instruments. Yes, because volatility can be high, as I told you, and chances to be stop hunted can be very, 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 very high. So be careful. With that being said, let's check what is happening with gold on multiple time frames. Yes, and first, as always, let's start the analysis on a daily. What can we see on a daily? Of course, as you know, after the initiation of a conflict between the Palestinian and Israeli, we got this huge bullish movement. Yes, the market was growing and growing and growing and growing. And by the way, you know what? I have perfectly predicted a bullish movement on gold, but I missed the entry. Yeah, so I predicted the initiation of this bullish rally from start, actually, but I missed the entry. Man, that is terrible, because I receive a lot of messages from my followers thanking me for sharing long signal on my free Telegram channel. And you know how sad am I that I missed that rally. Man, that is crazy. And by the way, let me know if you managed to catch this entire bullish rally. Let me know if you managed, because to be honest, within that huge bullish rally, I managed to catch around 100 pips only. So that is quite That is quite sad. Anyway, what can we spot from a core perspective is that for now, gold perfectly respected that horizontal resistance. Analyzing the structure on a daily, you can see that that horizontal structure cluster was respected. We touched that structure, we dropped, we retested that, and then we dropped lower. At the same time, if we also look left, we can spot that at the moment, gold is coiling around a very peculiar support. Yes, we have a very strong support right here. And also lower right here, we have one more important horizontal structure cluster. So these structure clusters here are very important because these structure clusters will be applied for trading. We will rely on these structures to make our predictions on gold. And those who are looking for bullish confirmation, those who are looking for a strong bullish signal, of course, should look for a bullish breakout of that resistance. Yes, a bullish violation of that resistance, a daily candle close above that structure will give you a strong bullish confirmation that will push the prices higher. So wait for a bullish violation of that area, of that yellow area to buy, and after the breakout you can anticipate a bullish movement at least to that horizontal resistance. So you can have here a very nice profit potential. At the same time, remember that a bearish breakout, a bearish violation of that horizontal support, a daily candle close below that horizontal support, will give you a strong bearish signal. Yes, and that will push the prices lower. By the way, let me know in the live chat, based on the current perspective, what do you anticipate from gold? Do you believe that this one will go higher, or are you bearish? Let me know what are your thoughts. And to be honest, concerning my personal predictions, I always say that the trend is always our friend. And now we have a strong bullish trend here on gold. So of course, probabilities will be higher that gold will go to that horizontal resistance. So personally, I am on a bullish side. However, at the same time, the market is definitely quite overbought at the moment, and we saw that bullish movement, and we haven't seen any correctional movement for now, any pullback. So the market may also start a correctional movement following some words of Powell. So it really depends on the today's fundamentals. And Mr. Technical says gold bearish. Can be, brother. But if you're bearish, remember that it is highly recommendable to wait for confirmation. Now, let's check the intraday timeframes. Let's analyze gold from the intraday perspective, and let's look for the clues right here. On a 4-hour time frame, I have spotted multiple very important clues. First of all, yesterday on TradingView, I shared a bearish forecast. So yesterday on TradingView, I have spotted this rising wedge pattern. And I told that a bearish breakout of the support of the wedge will be a strong bearish signal. I told that the violation of that rising trend line will give you a strong intraday bearish signal. And you can see how perfectly the price dropped then after the breakout. So definitely that wedge pattern right here is a perfect indication of the exhaustion of the buyers. Yes, and as you know, usually rising wedges form at the end of the bullish trend. And usually once you spotted the rising wedge, it signifies that soon a correctional movement will start. And you can see how nicely the market dropped then. Then, if we look left and analyze the intraday structures, we then can spot that gold found support respecting that intraday structure cluster. You can see that here we have a very nice and strong intraday support. And after the test of that intraday support, we have formed here a very nice bullish engulfing candle. So that single bullish candle perfectly engulfed the body and the range of a previous bearish candle. And for us, such a candle is always a very important sign of strength of the buyers, and it indicates the local weakness of the sellers. Then on an hourly time frame, when I was preparing for a live stream, I have prepared for you a very nice intraday bullish setup on gold. This bullish setup on gold was based on that tiny double bottom formation right here. Do you see this cute double bottom that gold formed on an hourly? You can see that here the price perfectly violated the neckline of the pattern, and after the neckline broke out, we saw the retest of that. You can see that the price perfectly retested the neckline. Now we see a very nice growth. And so far, watching how the market is growing, we can easily anticipate a further bullish continuation. So before the Fed, we can easily reach that resistance first. Yes, that can be the first goal for the buyers. So far, it is the closest strong resistance. So chances will be high that that resistance will be reached. And then, if the price goes higher, if the price violates that resistance, then you can easily anticipate a bullish movement to the broken support of the wedge. Yes, that will be your next goal for the buyers. Yes, so for now, here the intraday outlook is very bullish. We nicely respected that horizontal support, formed a double bottom formation, violated the neckline, and now we see a strong bullish continuation. Scalpers, let me know in a live chat if you want me to check even the lower time frames. So let me know if you want me to check 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame, the 5 minutes time frame. Let me know if you want me to check these time frames. And returning to a 4-hour time frame, I also wanted to show you, let's even open a naked chart, just because on the 4-hour, actually, even though I am bullish biased on gold, on the 4-hour, I see some important bearish clue here. Let me just wait a second. Wait a second. How to open the... Yeah. So let's just check this one. Let's just remove all the drawings, I guess, and concentrate our attention on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, take a look at that bullish candle. Yeah, we have a huge bullish candle right here. And the thing is, traders, that then, after the price formed that huge bullish candle, you can see that the market started to trade within the range of that candle. And you can see that many 4-hour candles were formed within the range of that candle. So it is a very nice example again of the inside bar formation right here. Yes, we have a very cute inside bar. And then take a look, traders. We have violated the support of the range of the Mother's bar. Yes, the lower boundary of the range of the Mother's bar was violated. And for us, traders, for us, it is a very important bearish clue. Yes, and do not forget that earlier here on gold, we also spotted the breakout of the support of the wedge. So we have two very important bearish confirmations. We have the breakout of the lower boundary of the range of the Mother's bar, and we also have the breakout of the support of the wedge. So these signs of strength of the sellers are definitely important. Yes, so please consider them and be careful. Be careful, as I said, even though the global trend is bullish, we have the signs of the weakness of the buyers and highly probable initiation of a correctional movement. So the way I fear gold, says K. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. So now let's check the intraday time frames, right? Let's check the intraday time frames. But what do you think? What do you think so far about the analysis? Yeah, very interesting. Yes, I guess you would agree with me that so far the price action here on gold is very, very, very interesting. Now, I promised to check the minutes time frames, so we will open the naked chart so the chart wouldn't be so messy. What I want to add here, I just want to bring back our structures here. Yeah, here's our resistance, here is our support. Yeah, so that is what we need for analyzing the 30 and 15 minutes time frames. So 30 minutes, if we have any clues on 30 minutes. On 30 minutes time frame, we actually can spot one more structure. Yes, we have minor resistance right here that the market is currently approaching, and you can see that even though we got the breakout attempt of that structure so far, that structure is perfectly respected. Then 15 minutes time frame. More clues on 15 minutes time frame. I guess, cheaters, we can spot here the pattern. Yeah. Yes, we have here the rising channel. And that channel you can actually apply for trading. Yeah, so your bearish confirmation, your bearish scalping confirmation will be the breakout of the support of the channel. If the price violates the support of the channel, if we close below that, probabilities will be high, then the market will drop. Yes, that will be your strong bearish signal. While at the same time, a bullish breakout of that minor resistance, yes, the 30 minutes candle close above that resistance will give you a scalping bullish confirmation that will push the prices higher to that yellow resistance. So you can see that we make all our predictions relying on structures. You can see that we have a strong resistance right here, and for now definitely that minor resistance is important for the market participants. And depending on the reaction of the price to that, yes, we build our scenarios. We follow the reaction of the price to key levels, and after the reaction we decide whether we are buying or whether we are selling. Yeah, so the main thing about gold analysis, cheaters, is that after the Fed rate decision, after Powell, everything can be screwed. Yes, everything can change. All the patterns, all the structures, everything can easily be broken. However, still, statistically and over time, even during the releases of the important fundamental events, patterns still work. Key levels still work. And that is why I'm showing you all these patterns. I'm showing you all these formations, because they will help you to, when we see this fundamental figures, the numbers, the words of Powell, it's very hard to correctly make the interpretation of that. However, the price chart reflects all the rhetoric objectively. That is why during the fundamental releases it is so important to watch the price chart, because the price chart will show you the actions, the real actions of big players. Let me know, traders, if you have any questions concerning gold. Let me know if something is not clear in my analysis. Fury says, how can we use it to our advantage? As I told you, my friend, we have the patterns, we have these structures, and these structures can indicate the signs of strength of the buyers, the sign of strength of the sellers. The market maker moves, the big players, the hedge funds, the banks move gold, yes, and when they place buying positions, selling positions, the price chart reflects that. And your task as a retail trader is to look for the signs of the strengths of the sellers, of the buyers, and then simply follow the market. Traders, let me know What else to analyze for you? Let me know if you have questions. I see a question from Fury about pound dollar pair. Let's check this one. By the way, so I still don't get if you want me to check your dollar and dollar index for you. Yeah, give me yes, and I will share with you the analysis. But so far, pound dollar, let's check it, let's analyze. And after the, traders, today we got a lot of GBP fundamentals, UK fundamentals. So we got the PMI report, the housing data, and I guess you saw that after the release of the UK fundamentals, so far pound is under strong bearish pressure across all other currency pairs. So, and Mr. Technical says, thanks, boss. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your support. So, what do we see on pound dollar? So far, definitely strong bearish trend. That is the first clue. Then let's look for the trend lines. If we have any important trend line right here to rely on. Yes, we have a strong trend line right here. We also have a very strong horizontal support right here, and it feels like we have also some minor resistance right here, and we also have a huge support right here. So we have a lot of supports. What else do we have? Let's look left at structure. Yeah, and if we look left, traders, we have one more support here. Yeah, this one. So we are very close to a huge zone of demand on pound dollar. And personally, traders, I would expect a bearish movement, a strong bearish wave, only after violation, after that entire structure cluster. Only when the price violates that entire area, when we close below that entire zone, only then I will anticipate a further bearish continuation to that horizontal structure. So if you're looking for a strong swing signal, if you're looking for a strong bearish signal on pound dollar pair, so far, that breakout will give you a strong confirmation. Now, if we zoom in the chart and check what is up here, so we respected that resistance and we see some strong bearish candle. Let's open a 4-hour and let's look for clues on a 4-hour. Let's check if we have something special here to rely on. So on a 4-hour time frame, you can spot a very peculiar double top. So we have a cute double top. Yes, here's our double top, and the price successfully violated the neckline. Yes, the price violated the neckline and closed below that. So now, before the fundamentals, we can expect a further bearish movement to that intraday support. Yes, so most likely locally this one will keep falling. So you can anticipate bearish movement, I guess, to 121 level. Yes, 121 is so far the goal for the sellers. Franco says, what about war sentiment with gold? So, man, as I told you, price chart reflects everything. Yeah, so if we open it daily, we can spot, so that bullish movement, yes, that strong bullish movement was driven by the fear, yes, because of the war, because of the fundamentals related to the war, we saw the fear and anxiety on the market. But now, from such a perspective, it feels like the market kind of overreacted to this news. Yes, and for that reason, we have the local signs of strength all of the sellers. Yes, so when you read the news, open the price chart and check how the price reacts, and that will correctly help you to analyze the current sentiment. Now, CAD Swiss. A lot of questions about CAD Swiss. Interesting. Why CAD Swiss, traders? What is the reason that so many members want to check CAD Swiss? Very interesting. And CAD Swiss, by the way, looks very bullish to me. And what we can see is that CAD Swiss pair reached that horizontal support. We were consolidating on that support. We formed a range. Yes, we started to trade within a narrow range here. And we violated the resistance of the range. Yes, it was a very important sign of strength of the buyers here. And that was a very important bullish clue. So now we can easily expect a bullish movement higher to higher structures. Yes, and so far, I would expect a bullish movement at least to that resistance cluster. Yes, the market looks very bullish to me. And if you are looking for a very strong bullish swing signal, then your focus should be again on the inside bar. Yes, and again, so many inside bar formations here. Today, by the way, I guess we already discussed 3 inside bars. Yeah, so that is funny how many inside bar formations we see during today's live stream. So that is your inside bar formation. Yes, and bullish breakout of the upper boundary of the range of the mother's bar. Yeah, the daily candle close above that will give you a very strong bullish confirmation that will push the prices even higher to that resistance. Yes, so you can apply that violation as your extra bullish confirmation, traders. Yeah, what will be the next one? No questions about euro dollar and dollar index. It is, I guess, the first time during this live sessions when there are no questions about euro dollar and dollar index. That is funny. EURUSD pair. I see questions. Question about EURUSD from Kelvin. Kelvin, let me check this one for you. And here it is. By the way. If I missed your question, if I am not replying to your question, it doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you. The chat occasionally moves too quickly, and I miss your questions. So if you see that over time I do not analyze the instrument that you asked me to analyze, please ask again, because I simply could miss your question. Yes, and I'm trying to do my best replying to all your questions, but sometimes I can miss it. So please ask again if I am not replying. So EURUSD pair. What do we see on EURUSD pair on a daily? Yeah, definitely strong bearish trend. We are trading in a strong bearish trend, and it feels like here we got a false breakout. Take a look, traders. Feels like here we got a strong horizontal resistance. Yes, we have a huge structure cluster, and that structure cluster was violated. We kind of got a breakout, but it feels like it was the false breakout. Because of the manipulation, the market went higher, closed above that, and now we see the important sign of strength of the sellers. And I guess on the 4-hour, yeah, we have a huge imbalance right here. Yeah, you can see that. On an hourly time frame, you can see that, yeah, the market was consolidating. We got a false breakout. Yes, you can see that we started to trade within that range. Then false violation, we got stop hunting right here, and then the market started to fall. So I think that most likely EURUSD will drop much lower. On a 4-hour time frame, we now have a confirmed violation of that rising parallel channel. You can see that we have a very nice rising parallel channel that was broken to the downside. Yes, the support of the channel was broken with that imbalance, and I think that the market will most likely drop. Moreover, that channel right here looks like a bearish flag. Yes, it can be the variation of a bearish flag. So I think EURUSD will most likely return to a global bearish trend. Yes, we are trading in a global bearish trend. We set a new lower low. We started a correctional movement, and probably it is now the moment to return to a global bearish trend. So I would anticipate a bearish continuation. And DEC says DXY. Thank you, man. Now I see. Thank you for letting me know again. And also I see Kelvin. Yes, Kelvin. Aussie dollar pair. By the way, with my students, we caught a very nice short on Aussie dollar pair earlier. And what we see on Aussie dollar now, we just, let me remember, I saw here a very nice falling trend line. Let's take that high, draw a trend line. Yeah, we have a very nice and strong falling trend line, respected many times, and we also have a very strong horizontal support right here. So what we see on Aussie dollar pair is that we are trading in a bearish trend. Yes, the market is bearish, and trading in a bearish trend, we formed a descending triangle formation. Yes, we have a descending triangle formation. It is the pattern, it is called the bearish accumulation pattern, and it is usually a very bearish formation. And when you see that, chances will be high that the market will drop lower. Your main focus when you spot such a formation is the neckline of the pattern, is the horizontal support, and you can see multiple equal highs respecting that support. So your bearish confirmation, your very strong swing confirmation will be the breakout of the neckline of the pattern. Daily candle close below that will give you a strong bearish signal, and after that a further bearish continuation will be expected. Once the price breaks the support of the triangle, we then can anticipate a bearish movement to that horizontal support. Yes, that support cluster will be the next goal for the sellers. Yes, so that is what you should look for. That structure will be your goal. Then, what else can we spot right here? Now let's zoom in the chart. So we are very close to the trend line again. Yes, and from that trend line, you can look for shorting again. Yes, so if you're looking for the intraday bearish signal, I would suggest monitoring the reaction of the price to that trend line and look for intraday confirmation there. Yeah, for now, I guess we have nothing special there. Yeah, for now, nothing special. So just monitor the reaction of the price to the trend line and look for some bearish pattern on the trend line to short the market. Now, concerning the bullish outlook for Aussie dollar, if you're looking for strong bullish confirmation, monitor that resistance. You can see that trading within that descending triangle, we also have a very nice range right here. Yes, we have a very nice range, and the bullish breakout of the resistance of the range, daily candle close above that, can give you a strong bullish confirmation that will push the prices higher to that horizontal structure. Yes, so that will be the bullish scenario for Aussie dollar. Kelvin, let me know which scenario do you personally prefer? What do you anticipate from Aussie dollar here? Now, dollar index, DXY. I see DAC. Yeah, as I promised. Now let's check dollar index together. And we can see that for now, we see some strong bullish movement right here. Yes, before the fundamentals, dollar index is growing on very bullish anticipations for some reason. Who knows why? Yeah, but feels like the market participants have very bullish expectations, and for that reason, now the index is growing. And you can see that currently we are testing that very important resistance. And a bit higher over here, we have one more very important resistance. So actually on dollar index, we have a huge zone of supply that the market is testing at the moment. And bullish breakout of that supply zone, yeah, will be your very bullish trigger. Yes, if after the Fed, the daily candle closes above that resistance, that will be a very strong bullish signal that will push dollar index higher. Then, considering the bearish outlook, we have a strong support right here, and we also have a strong support right here. Let's open 4-hour time frame now and check what we have on a 4-hour. Nothing special, by the way, nothing special. How about an hourly time frame? On an hourly time frame, probably we have a wedge. Let's no, I guess, no, that doesn't look like watch. Yeah, Chiri, so far, considering a bureau scenario, nothing special here. For now, the index is under a strong bullish pressure, so for now, I would suggest waiting for fundamentals. But definitely, daily candle close above that resistance cluster will give you a long-term bullish confirmation. Now, Bitcoin, let's check Bitcoin. Traders, do not forget to ask questions. Yes, as always, I am here for you, so it's your time. Don't be shy. And if something isn't clear, if you're wondering how to identify key levels, if you are not sure how I spotted the trend line, the pattern, please feel free to ask. Yes, I will be happy to help. So I'm always here for you, so let me know if there are any issues. Please let me know. So Bitcoin. And that pump here, that pump is naturally increasing. Yes, and this bullish rally on Bitcoin is huge. Yeah, and I have no idea why it happened. Yes, while the stock market was falling after the conflict in Gaza, for some reason Bitcoin started to grow. No idea why. You know, from the fundamental perspective, I thought, damn, the war started, Bitcoin will fall. But instead, we see a huge pump right here. Not sure why. So let's check what is up with this one. Now, on a daily time frame, Bitcoin has violated a very important resistance and closed above that. Yes, that structure here was broken. But if we open a weekly, we can spot that Bitcoin is still staying within that huge zone. Yes, you can see that here we have a huge weekly resistance that the market is currently testing. And that resistance for now is still respected. For now, we are still cheating within that resistance. So do not be sure that it is already the start of the global bullish market. For now, we have a lot of resistances. For now, globally, from a weekly time frame perspective, we are still in a bearish trend. So for now, that resistance is on focus, and from that resistance, we still can see a bearish movement. So be extremely careful. On the daily time frame, here are some important structures for you to watch. So on a daily, we see that resistance right here and that support. So that Bitcoin is currently trading within that horizontal trading range. And what else can we spot here? On a 4-hour time frame, we can spot here, I guess, yeah, the channel. So monitor that rising channel. Yes, most likely what we're going to see the test of that resistance, and then if the price violates the support of the channel, it can push the prices lower to that support. At the same time, bullish violation of that resistance, bullish breakout of that can push prices higher to the upper boundary of our weekly resistance. So these are the scenarios for now for you to watch on Bitcoin. Now, questions. I see a question from Diamond. This may be a stretch, but should I not look at Euro-Aussie? Weak or strong dollar impacts the euro, but what about Aussie? You know, does this USD data impact oil? So, cheaters, remember that the US fundamentals, technically speaking, affect all the instruments. So, if you trade, for example, European pair, and important US fundamentals are ahead, this US fundamentals can affect Euro pound. And if you trade Aussie New Zealand, for example, again, important US fundamentals can affect the pair. All the financial instruments are interconnected, yes? And with experience, you will see how the market reacts to different events, how the market reacts to different news releases and stuff. And you will notice that the US fundamentals affect all the financial markets around the globe. That is truth. And today, talking about WTI crude oil, of course, the US fundamentals affect WTI crude oil. And moreover, today we are expecting some news related to WTI crude oil storage. This data probably it is coming after the Fed. So definitely today can be a very important day for WTI crude oil. Now, back to the charts. So pound dollar. Dak, we have analyzed, by the way, pound dollar. I don't know, brother, where have you been? But pound dollar pair, we already analyzed. Yes, we checked that. So please, brother, check the recording. And by the way, why trading view is lagging? Why is it so slow? Yeah, check the recording, brother. I shared the analysis. And Kelvin says, is it advisable to scalp all the pairs? That is, by the way, a very good question. Traders, concerning scalping, I always say that scalping is the hardest trading style. Yes, it requires attention. It requires skills. It requires experience. If you just started trading, for you, the best choice is swing trading. Yes. And when you master swing trading, when you master key levels identification, trend analysis, price action analysis, you can try day trading. If you master day trading, if you feel that you able to correctly and accurately predict the intraday moves, then you can try scalping. Scalping is the hardest trading style. So first master swing trading, day trading, and only then start scalping. Rockin says, are you placing sell on EURUSD? Man, no. To be honest, no. For now, I decided to wait for the Fed. I guess for now, it is better to wait for the Fed interest rate decision because that trading setup can easily be screwed. But bias is bearish. But brother, I would personally wait until tomorrow. That would be my best advice to you. So, traders, I guess we got a wonderful live stream. As always, remember that if you want more live streams, if you want more education, if you're looking for premium stuff, do not forget to check my website, VasilyTrader.com. There you will find more info about my VIP Signals group, about my premium course, about my trading academy. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Instagram, I have Telegram, I have TradingView page, I have Twitter, I have Facebook group. All the links are in the description below. Thank you so much. Let me know in the live chat what do you think about today's live stream. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know if you learned something new. Let me know when do you want me to make the next live stream. Thank you so much, traders. And as always, if you have any suggestions, how can I improve this live stream, please let me know. And I will also listen to your feedbacks. Thank you, traders, and I will see you soon.